Marhaba gamers, I'm here at next to the Sony booth, and we're checking out some pretty cool indie games for the PlayStation Vita, and one of them is called Stick It to the Man. I absolutely love that name, by the way. And here with me is Mr. Klaus, who is part of the development team behind the game. So how are you, Mr. Klaus?
I'm very good. I'm really happy to be here. It's great.
Yeah? You're feeling a bit exhausted? It's kind of been a long day.
It has been a lot of interviews, but I mean, it's really fun. I'm really happy with the game, so it's cool to show it up.
Okay, that's cool. So tell us a bit about your development studio. Is this your first game, or have you developed other games before?
No, I mean, I've been working with games for 15 years, but this is one of the biggest titles right now for the studio that we have now, which is called Zoink Games. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So how about we go and check out the game right now, all right? Okay. Okay, so here we are with the demo of Stick It to the Man. This is an E3 demo. So why don't you tell us a bit about this game?
Yeah, so Stick It to the Man is basically a game about a character called Ray, and what happens to him, he actually gets thrown into an insane asylum after his bad psychiatrist analyzes him. And the thing is, it's not about it being an insane asylum, the whole game, it's just one part of the game, basically. And he kind of thinks he's going crazy because he actually hears voices everywhere, because that's really the main part of the game. It's about mind reading. You can actually mind read any character in the game at any time. So here you see I can run around with the character like this, and I can press the mind reading button here. You see little brains pops out on the character, and you can actually shoot your arm into it like that. And you can actually hear with voiceover what he's thinking and what's going on. And the cool thing about it is this, of course, you get all the little dirty stickers about all the different characters, all the really funny stuff.
Okay.
So this guy's like, he's bored, and he basically doesn't want to let you get out of the insane asylum. Also, you'll find like little paper pieces hanging everywhere. You can actually grab them, and you can sort of rip them off and find new exciting stuff in there. So here's a little crazy lady who's hanging up there. She actually thinks she's a spider. So
well, you are in an insane asylum, so
yeah, so it's kind of normal there. I guess, So here you are listening to her. I mean, obviously you can't hear the voiceover here, but we are really happy with the voiceovers. There's super good voiceovers, and all the dialogue is written by Ryan North, which is
Adventure Time, right?
Yeah, exactly. He's
and that show has like crazy dialogue. I mean, I don't know where to begin.
I know, yeah. He fits perfectly for this game, actually.
Yeah. No, even the art style, it kind of a bit reminds me of a bit Adventure Time, but it kind of suits his whole writing style. So it's a perfect aesthetic that suits his writing style. I really like it.
So some characters, when you listen to them, there's little mind bubbles that pops up, and you can actually see stickers in there. You can grab them and can use them in real life. And even some characters has mind bubbles that are empty, so you can actually put stickers in there and change what they're thinking about.
So it's kind of like Inception.
Yeah, it is.
You're giving them ideas, right?
Really, yeah, it is really, but in a different way.
Yeah. And it doesn't involve watching 2 hours. So
right, exactly.
Yeah.
So here you go. So you can actually put that sticker on this guy, because she's looking for.
She thinks he's a fly.
Yeah, she thinks he's a perfect man. So there you go. So you're sort of out of the first part of the game, So you're gonna move on here, and down here is another interesting character. This character actually has an imaginary friend. You know when you think you have a friend, you kind of made it up.
Yeah.
The worst thing is that this imaginary friend made him into his imaginary worst friend. So they actually hate each other.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So the problem is that he is always,
agitated.
Yeah, he's always irritating him. He's nasty to him, and you because you have this mind power, you can actually see the imaginary friend by pressing the mind reading button. You see this weird bunny popping up. Yeah.
Wow.
So you can even read this guy's mind, and you'll find out that to get rid of him, you gotta have to make a cup of tea. Actually, that's the only thing he's interested in. So you'll see a little mind bubble pops up.
Okay, so it tells you that you need to get him some tea.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Or like it's okay.
Right. Over here you got these little red pins.
Yeah.
Red pins are used to climb with, so you can actually at any time just like sort of grab them. So you can
cool.
just sort of sneak back.
So I guess there is some platforming in this game.
Oh yeah, there's some real platforming in here too. Yeah.
Okay. Is there like jumping, or is it mostly just relying on your brain powers?
It's kind of like a mix. We sort of think that the puzzles are like thinking about what people need going around, but in between the puzzles, it's basically platforming. So it gives you sort of action moments too. So because usually, if it's just pure adventures or puzzle games, it kind of get a little bit boring. So we added the sort of action to it. So these nurses are looking for you basically, and if they get hold of you, they're gonna kill you. So you're gonna have to figure out a way to use the pins to get around them. So like something like that. So I'm gonna jump over here. So you'll anywhere you can sort of like explore, you'll find little hidden secrets. For example, here,
Yeah.
this place I grabbed
Just
this.
peel it off. Can you use any of the touchscreens for any of these features?
Yeah, you can. We haven't actually implemented this on the Vita version right now because it's a really early Vita version. We
Okay, so
had
it's
to-
like a very early build and it's still
yeah,
in the...
yeah.
Okay.
Because we started out on the PS3, so the PS3
Okay.
version is fully working. It's,
Okay.
it's actually really, really nice. I'm so happy with that one.
Okay.
So we quickly had to put a PS Vita version together for the E3.
Right.
All right. So, but there's gonna be like the flicking, grabbing, and sort
Yeah,
of things.
yeah,
like that.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'd look at that, I'm like, ooh, I want to peel that off.
Yeah,
So-
it fits perfectly for that.
Yeah.
Exactly. So here's a character who's actually getting electroshocks, and he actually really likes it. So he's just like, oh, give me more, you know, juice me up, baby. It's like he's ordering
Yeah,
a drink or something like that.
That's
you know?
definitely Adventure Time kind of style writing.
Yeah.
I love it.
So you'll look around a little bit here, and here's a pyromaniac. And if you listen to his brain, he's just basically talks about fire. He's totally obsessed by fires.
Yeah.
And you'll find a little piece of fire inside his head, which you can use to maybe
Okay.
cook tea. You know what I mean? So yeah. So
Cool.
I'll see if I can make that pretty quickly for you here.
Alright.
Yeah, ta-da.
I have to say, yeah, I think the transition between like the PS3 version and PS Vita version is practically seamless because like you got like the whole like even that Mystere kind
Right,
of
yeah,
fog
yeah.
effect.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't have imagined the Vita being able to keep like fully render that.
It's exactly the same version actually. It's running on both of them. There's a couple of like smaller effects like depth of field that we're not
Yeah.
haven't implemented yet, but we're
Yeah.
probably gonna do that. We're still sort of optimizing things too.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, you also got an inventory here, so you can switch
Okay.
between different stickers. if
So
you
I'm,
want.
I'm assuming later on in the game it gets a bit more, well, I wouldn't say complicated, but more challenging in terms of you got to know which item to use at the right time and where to get it and.
Oh
stuff
yeah,
like that.
I mean definitely, yeah, exactly. So so right now the main thing is you can even read the nurses' minds as they walk around, but you have to be careful because they can still catch you while you do that.
Oh, okay.
Right. Up here's there's all these really funny characters. Here's a character who actually thinks he's a cheese.
He's a cheese.
Yeah, he's a piece of cheese.
Okay.
And I mean, we knew that we were gonna add like mind reads to every day's character. So actually, when you
Yeah.
mind read him, he has a little rap about cheese, being a cheese, how it is to be a cheese. Because that's kind of it's not everybody
Yeah.
who knows how it is to be a cheese.
Actually, yeah, I have to say, even I'm sure like they can't hear what's going on in the game, but the voice acting is really nice. I mean, even in the trailer, it sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I know.
And
I know.
for a
yeah.
video game, I mean,
Yeah.
like, it's pretty good.
Yeah, we recorded like almost 10 hours of voice acting.
Wow.
Yeah, we have like 12 actors working on all the characters. It's something like 100 characters right now at the moment. So there's
Wow.
a ton of people.
So all the characters, I'm assuming, are fully voiced. Or?
Oh yeah, all
Okay.
of them. I mean, everyone you can actually read them. You even have extra bonus characters like this lady here, who thinks she's actually an alien, and her zipper got stuck. Her human suit zipper.
Oh.
She has a human suit on.
Okay. So she's trying to peel her skin off.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
but she actually, it's like a little bonus quest. You don't actually have to solve it, but you can do it if you want to.
Oh, okay. So there are also bonus.
And that's
quests.
actually to get trophies, basically.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah. So let's just
Yeah.
see if she's talking here.
Well, Klaus, it looks like a pretty nice game.
Thanks.
Looks like I honestly feel like it's, I love watching cartoons. Even
Yeah.
though I'm 25 years old, I'm married. I still love watching cartoons, but I have to say it looks like a very nice game, and I don't know. To me, it fits perfectly for a Vita. It's kind of suits being on a Vita
Right.
platform.
That's it. Yeah. Definitely.
And yeah, so
cool.
it's pretty cool. Thank
Yeah.
you very much, Klaus.
All right, thanks for having me.
Hopefully we get to see this. When can they expect to see the Vita version coming out?
Well, right now we're saying the end of the year.
End of the year.
Yeah. So
Okay,
it's
and-
definitely before Christmas.
And will it be like PSN only, or is it also coming on retail? Or
We're talking about also releasing it retail. There's
Okay.
discussion about that right now. It's going to be
Okay.
cross-buy, so if you buy it on Vita, you get it on PS3.
Oh, I love that.
And also
That's
cross-save and whatever is cross you can get out there,
Everything. It's PlayStation.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. You get this, it works everywhere.
Right, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. All right, thank you very much, Klaus.
Yeah, no problem.
It's a pleasure.
Thank
Take
you.
care.